the student of third language Nepali, class 6. Today we are going to learn the new chapter. There's a heading is Bhanu Bhakta. Just you open the book first. Before we start, you also open the book and refer with the book only. So today's heading is Bhanu Bhakta Acharya. Bhanu Bhakta Acharya, he is the Nepali's first poet. He is the first poet, writer of Nepali. We call him Adi Kavi. Adi means beginning, first. So he is the first poet or the writers of Nepali language. So we start. भानु भक्त आचार्य. हामी भानु भक्तलाई नेपालीका आदि कवि भन्दछौँ. हामी भानु भक्तलाई नेपालीका आदि कवि भन्दछौँ. We call भानु भक्त the first poet of a Nepali language. First poet, first writer of a Nepali language. आदि कवि भनेको पहिलो कवि हो. आदि कवि. What is Adi Kavi means? It's the first. No one is there before him. He's the first one. Beginning. Adi means first. The two Adi is there. One Adi. This Adi means beginning, first. This Adi means half. बढाइकर छटाइकर first beginning, Adi, half, बढाइकर half. So don't be confused. Adi Kavi भनेको पहिलो कवि हो. Adi Kavi means the first. He's a first poet, writer, first poet. भानुभक्त नेपालीका पुराना कविहरू मध्ये पहिला ठुला कवि हुन्. भानुभक्त, he is the first poet of Nepali. Among the others, there so many poets were there, but he is the first one. We assume, we accept that he is only the first poet in the Nepali language. Although there were many poets were there, so many poets were there, but at that time, in that contemporary, in the contemporary of Bhanu Bhakta's time, there were so many poets were there, but we assume, we accept that Bhanu Bhakta Acharya is the first poet in the Nepali language. यसकारण हामी उनलाई नेपालीका आदि कवि भन्दछौँ. That's why what we called him, we called him the first Nepali language poet. Bhanu Bhakta is the first Nepali language poet. Nepali poet. He is the first Nepali poet. नेपालको तनहुँ जिल्लामा रङमा भन्ने गाउँ छ. In Nepal, he is from Nepal only. He was from Nepal. So in Nepal there is one district is there that his name is Tanahu. Tanahu is a district of Nepal. जिल्लामा तनहुँ जिल्लामा नेपालको तनहुँ जिल्लामा रम्गा भन्ने ठाउँ छ. In Nepal, there's one district is there, there's a Tanahu. In that district, one village is there, one place is there, his name is Ramga. His name is Ramga. Vikram Samvat 1871 सालको असार 29 गतेका दिन उनी त्यही गाउँमा जन्मेका थिए. That means in 1871, in Samvat, which is Nepali Samvat, but 1871, here in Nepali 1871, in English 1871. 1871. In the year of 1871, it was the Asar, means we call this the rainy season. That was the time of rainy season. On 29th, he was born there. Bhanubhakta was born on 29th of 1871. भानुभक्त का बुबा को नाम धनंजय आचार्य हो. The father of Bhanubhakta's name is Dhananjaya Acharya. Bhanubhakta's father's name is Dhananjaya Acharya. Bajay ko naam Sri Krishna Acharya ho, and his grandfather's name was Sri Krishna Acharya. His grandfather's name was Sri Krishna Acharya. भानुभक्तले बाजे श्री कृष्ण आचार्यबाट घरमै लेख्न पढ्न सिके. So भानुभक्त one way he took his education at home only. His grandfather was his teacher. From his grandfather Sri Krishna Acharya, from him only he took the education. He got the education from his grandfather. एउटा घाँसीसित कुराकानी भएपछि भानुभक्तका मनमा मानिसहरूको भलाइ गर्ने विचार आयो. One day just he was roaming around here and there, so he saw one grass cutter, घाँसी भनेको grass cutter. He saw him there, he was cutting the grass. So he asked, it has a long story, but here is a very short only he was told. Said, he asked something to what you want to do in your life. He asked grass cutter. So he wanted what grass cutter replied to him. So I want to make one pond for the people so that they can drink water. Such a noble deeds, noble work he wanted to do. So that's why एउटा घाँसीतिर कुराकानी भएपछि भानुभक्तको मनमा मानिसहरूको भलाइ गर्ने विचार आयो. So after talking with grass cutter, he has made his mind to do the good things for the people. Good things for the people, he wanted to do that. After had a talk with the grass cutter. I told you that grass cutter, Ghasi, he wanted to make a ponds so that the people can come and take and drink water. It's a noble deeds. On hearing the Ghasis, that grass cutters, that utterance. So what Bhanubhakta has also thought, he has also made his mind to do something good for the people. The noble deeds he wanted to do. उनले रामायण लेखेर त्यो विचार पूरा गरे. So what he did, he wrote the Ramayana and fulfilled his dream. He wrote the Ramayana and fulfilled his dream. What he has thought, what he has made his mind after the talking with grass cutter, what he had thought, what he had made his mind to do for the people, there was just that he wrote the Ramayana. That is main thing. He wrote the Ramayana and he translated that Ramayana into Nepali also. He is the first one to write in Nepali. He translated that Ramayana into Nepali also. So in that way he fulfilled his thoughts, he fulfilled his dream. भानुभक्तले रामायण बाहेक बधु शिक्षा, भक्तमाला, रामगीता, प्रश्नोत्तर माला पनि लेखे. So apart from Ramayana, Bhanubhakta had written बधु शिक्षा, भक्तमाला, रामगीता, प्रश्नोत्तर माला पनि लेखे. What apart from Ramayana, what he had also written? He had written बधु शिक्षा, भक्तमाला, रामगीता, प्रश्न उत्तरमाला. These are the books that he had written. भानुभक्तले लेखेको रामायणमा 7 वटा काण्ड छन्. In Ramayana, whatever the Bhanubhakta had written, in that Ramayana there are 7 branches of the Kanda, branches. 7 branches are there, chapters are there, 7 branches are there. 7 branches are there. उनको रामायणलाई भानुभक्तीय रामायण भनिन्छ. So the Ramayana which one he had written is called Bhanubhaktiya Ramayana. Ramayana which one he had written is called Bhanubhaktiya Ramayana. विक्रम सम्वत 1925 सालमा 54 वर्षको उमेरमा भानुभक्तको मृत्यु भयो. In 1925 when he was 54 years in age, so he died that time. In 54 years, Bhanubhakta died in 1925. उनको मृत्यु भए तापनि आफ्ना कविताहरूमा उनी बाँचिरहेका छन्. Although he died, he went from the earth. He died. Although he died, but still he is with us. Still he is with us now also. In his poets, in his writings, whatever he has written there, whatever poets he has written there, whatever books he has written there, still we are thinking that Bhanubhakta is with us. So why? Because his writings are there, his poets are there, his books are there. So we think still Bhanubhakta is living with us, still he is with us. उनलाई नबिर्सनका निम्ति प्रत्येक वर्ष असार 29 गते दिन हामी भानु जयन्ती मनाउँछौँ. So in order not to forget to him, in order not to forget to Bhanubhakta, in every year we celebrate in the 4th month of Hindu years, in the 4th month of Hindu festival, that's called Asar. In the 4th month of the Hindu years, we always celebrate his birthday. Birthday anniversary, we always celebrate, so that we will not forget him forever. That's why yearly, the 4th month of Hindu year, that is Asar Gate, we celebrate his birthday anniversary every year. So, once more I will read भानुभक्त आचार्य. हामी भानुभक्तलाई नेपालीका आदि कवि भन्दछौँ. आदि कवि भनेको पहिलो कवि हो. भानुभक्त नेपालीका पुराना कविहरू मध्ये पहिला ठूला कवि हुन्. यसकारण हामी उनलाई नेपालीका आदि कवि भन्दछौँ. नेपालीको तनहुँ जिल्लामा रम्गा भन्ने गाउँ छ. विक्रम सम्वत 1871 सालको असार 29 गते दिन उनी त्यही गाउँमा जन्मेका थिए. भानुभक्तका बुबाको नाम धनञ्जय आचार्य हो. बाजेको नाम श्रीकृष्ण आचार्य हो. भानुभक्तले बाजे श्रीकृष्ण आचार्यबाट घरमै लेख्न पढ्न सिके. एउटा घाँसीसित कुराकानी भएपछि भानुभक्तका मनमा मानिसहरूको भलाइ गर्ने विचार आयो. उनले रामायण लेखेर त्यो विचार पूरा गरे. भानुभक्तले रामायण बाहेक बधु शिक्षा, भक्तमाला, रामगीता, प्रश्न उत्तरमाला पनि लेखे. भानुभक्तले लेखेको रामायणमा 7 वटा काण्ड छन्. उनको रामायणलाई भानुभक्तीय रामायण भनिन्छ. विक्रम सम्वत 1925 सालमा 54 वर्षको उमेरमा भानुभक्तको मृत्यु भयो. उनको मृत्यु भए तापनि आफ्ना कविताहरूमा उनी बाँचिरहेका छन्. उनलाई नबिर्सिनका निम्ति प्रत्येक वर्ष असार 29 गतेका दिन हामी भानु जयन्ती मनाउँछौँ. So this is your last online class of third language. So what you have to do is now do, first of all, I had told you to do this one, only the question answer of previous chapter, Gandhiji Ka Guru. Now you do all the objective type questions, all finished till five number. And here from Bhanu Acharya, you do everything, question answers and all the objective types question, till 6 you do. Okay? So thank you. Be safe.